Welcome back to Primetime News and a special welcome to viewers on onespotmedia.com. Up first this evening, mourners from across the country and around the world paid their last respects to the late former Prime Minister Edward Seaga today. His body was laid to rest at National Heroes Park. We'll have that report in a moment. But up first this evening, TVJ's Andrea Chisholm attended the state funeral service at the Holy Trinity Anglican Church in Kingston and now joins us live. Andrea?
Well, Archie, from the tributes to the music, the atmosphere and the people, the service of thanksgiving for the man known to some as Uncle Eddie is one to remember. 13 members of the clergy officiated, representing most denominations and religions in Jamaica. Take a look.
A historic and emotional moment. The final farewell to former Prime Minister Edward Philip George Seaga.
A man for all seasons.
Bringing together local and regional dignitaries like musical legend Jimmy Cliff, former Prime Minister of Barbados Owen Arthur, Premier of the Cayman Islands Alden McLaughlin, Premier of the Turks and Caicos Islands Charlene Cartwright Robinson, and Grenada's Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell. Mr. Mitchell went back 36 years, recalling the United States invasion of Grenada in October 1983 and Mr. Seaga's position on the issue.
It was a challenging time in the country's history. Edward Seaga had the courage of conviction to take a stand when Grenada was bleeding literally and figuratively. There may not have been a unanimous support for the course of action taken then, but I stand here today convinced that you were acting in Grenada's best interests, and for that we thank you.
The gratitude from Prime Minister Andrew Holness was on a personal note, having worked as an aide to Mr. Seaga. In 2011, when Holness became JLP leader, he had an unforgettable moment.
He held my hands and repeated the same thing. Andrew, don't forget the poor. Indeed, all his work has been beneficial to the poor.
For former Prime Minister and political rival P.J. Patterson, Mr. Seaga was a titanic warrior, tough on the outside but had a sweet feeling of care and compassion. It's no wonder he won the West Kingston constituency in the 1962 general elections.
That would lead to a tenure of 43 unbroken years in Gordon House, a record which may never be broken in parliamentary longevity or numerically by virtue of the innumerable acts and bills still standing in his ministerial name.
Out of fear, he brought stability and a sense of security. Out of it, he brought love. By doing so, he not only removed the people from the slum, but removed the mentality of the slum from the people in West Kingston.
Then there's Seaga, the family man. His cousin Metri Seaga remembered him with nostalgic fondness and read a section of a letter from Seaga's 16-year-old daughter, Gabrielle.
You have been my hero and a wonderful father. I'm thankful for the experiences and the memories that we shared and for all that you taught me, like how to fly a kite and how to appreciate art and some museums. Daddy, you taught me the importance of education and at times helped with my homework. I learned from you the importance of nature and how to improve my swimming.
Treasured memories of Edward Seaga, father, great leader, visionary, thinker, mentor and friend, carving out his place in history, inspiring many generations to come. Andrea Chisholm, TVJ News.